your chance at playing that 500 in Washington when you played against Moutet. This guy is a fiery, controversial little scrappy guy. How was that matchup for you? How did you enjoy taking on the lefty Frenchman?
Honestly, it was a good time, man. I wasn't coming in with great confidence, unfortunately, and that kind of sucked. Just hadn't won that many matches coming into it, but man, crowd, a lot of, I guess, fans came out because like I walked in the court and it was like loud. It was really fun. It was center court. It was really cool. So that aspect was really cool. Playing him, very interesting, right? Because he once he was coming from like good runs. He was having good. I mean, he made semifinals, but like he was coming in from good runs on grass, so he was playing well. You kind of know what to expect, but until you're in there, it's so funny with him. Like 3 games, he was arguing with the ref about the electronic calling. He's like, it's definitely wrong. He's like, it's just wrong, and he just like he was pissed. He's just like looking at like the ATP supervisor, like this is completely wrong. I'm like, bro, like you're just pissed and nothing right now, right? Like nothing has happened. Like nothing has happened. He was just angry, man. But you almost like don't want him in that state because he like competes like hard in that state of mind. I think he needs to put himself in that state of mind. But the match went like kind of interesting where it's, you know, I get broken, break right back. And then hold. At 3-4, he's serving 30-40 second serve. And he has, you know, that little like dinky slice, but like puts you like outside of like the court. And I nailed a return cross court. And he's able to like back foot, like poke it down the line. And like I hit it great, but I'm so far outside of the court. I'm so far out that I'm having to like run like crazy. And I get there, I put a ball, he puts a volley away. We still have some back and forth there. I don't break, get broken, and it's 6-4. And it's like, you know, you actually like, at that moment, you could tell like he was close to like imploding for a second. If I break, I win the set. Like he would have, I believe he would have just been like, fuck this kind of thing. Not that he would have given up the match, but given up the set. Mm-hmm. But it turns around very fast. So, you know, it does kind of show you that, you know, in that level, it's like these little moments really are a big deal. But I was playing like kind of toe to toe with him, and then he rains, and then we only played the next day. And at that point, it's just like, I don't know, I'm mentally a little checked out. I didn't play good, and I ended up like losing 4-3. But like at the net, he was actually really nice. He said something like, "Wow, you're playing like really fast." That was like hard because I was returning really well. I was putting him like on the back foot a lot, but he's so scrappy, you know. It's like, and you fear his speed a little bit. And maybe I feared it a little bit too much where I went for shots like for targets that weren't that as necessary. But he was very nice like at the net and said some nice stuff. And it was a great experience. I wish I had played better, but it was cool to have done that.
You know, you said something there about like, you know, it's funny when it gets close, like the end of the first, you're talking about those moments where you feel like maybe if you capitalize, he can go or whatever. Like always in the back of your mind, you're thinking, and I guess the higher up you go, the better players, there are less opportunities. But you're thinking like on one specific shot, like one like mid-court forehand or one like add out second serve you're returning or something where you just think this could be it. Like this is the chance or whatever. And you're scared that that's the only one that you have. Yeah. And then you don't take it, but then you get another one. And then you don't take one, then you get another one. And all of a sudden you had 3, and then you're thinking, fuck, if I knew I had 3, I would have played the first one differently than I would have played. You know what I mean?
I would have relaxed and played regular, just let it
go.
Exactly.
And to, you know, to a point where it's like, if you watch, I have the whole match on the channel, and you've watched the whole match, like, there are moments where I just like, he went slice, and I just went forehand slice back to him, and he just like missed. You know, so it's like there is something to be said. It's like you have to go and take it, but you also don't have to be an idiot about it. You can just like, you know, commit to like a fairly conservative target, but just like play committed instead of like necessarily it's like, oh, I have to hit the winner. Obviously, like, yeah, there are special moments where you do special things, but going into the point like simple, it is actually like not a terrible play. It's just like you know, again, you can watch the 3-4 point. I nailed the return. It comes off hot. I'm inside the court. It comes off fucking big. But he just like did a great job just like poking in line, and I'm so far away because of his serve. So, you know, it's just the way it kind of goes. But yeah, you need to have like those experiences to like remind yourself of that.
I think I agree with you about the tactic or mindset that you need to go into it, but like fundamentally you just have to be committed, even if it's the wrong thing. Because what I hate is when I rewatch my matches and then I know it's a big moment and I know what I was feeling in that moment, and I watch how I played and I'm like, I wasn't committed to anything. I wasn't committed to like what you described as conservative, into the right location, decent pace. I wasn't committed to that. I said, if I want to like crash the ball, I don't. I kind of half swing and then I slow down a little bit. Or if I am deciding to lob, I lob, but I lob scared, and then maybe it doesn't go that far. So like, even when I'm deciding this is what I'm gonna do, I don't commit to it, whether it's right or wrong. So I think first and foremost, you need to commit to something, and then you can, at the end of the match, you be like, okay, I committed to hitting the shit out of the ball in this situation, being so aggressive. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe it would have been better if I was committed to what you said, you know, and obviously everyone's different and depend on the situation is different. But fundamentally, I think the first thing is commitment.
That's what Agassi they all say about... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry. Agassi was actually there with Holger, right? Like in that event. He was like, they were doing a tryout. So I see him at the gym and, you know, it's Andres, he's just funny. So I shot him a text just like about playing Moutet, but I also was just like, look, I haven't been playing that great. I don't know. Like, I don't really feel like I'm doing the right things. And he's like, you like be committed even if it's fucking the wrong thing.
Yeah,
he's like 100% about that. It's just like commit and like live and die with like, even if it's fully the wrong thing for that day. Because if you're just in that wishy-washy like middle ground, you're fucked. So I think that's a really like not difficult, but it's something you have to be like aware of it. And sometimes you're just not committed to it. Like in Tyler, I was fully committed to just ripping the ball because I couldn't survive because it was so hot. I was like, fuck it. I guess I have to like serve and volley every point and just rip balls because like I can't get to these long rallies. And it was the only semifinal I made all year. Now, obviously there was a lot of things that played into it. Conditions were fast. So it just worked out that way. But it was I don't really play like that, but I sort of by necessity, I had to, and I didn't think about anything else. I just like, this is what I'm going to do. Cause otherwise I will literally die here.
That's what everybody who says who has played Federer, they say that when he wins and loses points, it's always on his terms. And it feels like he meant it. Whether it goes well or not, it's like, you know, he did it and he's okay with it. And like, he's living and dying by what he wants to do. And I saw, I think Sam Curry, there was a clip, I guess, from him from the Nothing Major podcast where he said the same thing, where it's like, when you're okay with taking a shot and missing it, then you'll be all right. Like, you have to be fully okay to take that risk. And if it goes well, you get the reward. If it doesn't, you know there's another point to play after. So I think,
we decommit a lot of times when we have a lot of options for the ball too, right? Like whenever there's only one option for the shot, it's a passing shot or it's something that it's like, you know, it has to be some dinky drop volley to like, that has to be perfect because you know the other guy won't get there. We'll get there to everything. We usually actually make those shots. The ones that like, there's only one decision.
There's no option.
The ball, like, there's no option. The ball has decided. Where there's a few options, there's a lack of commitment. So it's like that first, to me, I play a little bit more by feel and just that first instinct that you have to where you want to hit the ball, just hit it there. And if it wasn't the right instinct, then like the next time you see the same ball, like maybe you don't, but just like you got to commit to that first instinct.
Yeah. Then you can actually rewatch and analyze and be like, okay, this was the wrong thing. Next time I'm gonna do this. But then if you don't actually commit to anything, then you don't even know if it's the right thing or not.
No, like, I mean, the match I lost in Winnipeg, that I lost 5 match points. You watch it back, all the match points, the guy just like he actually played good. And then there's a couple of the points I threw some like forehand slices because like it was so windy, and I was just like, I had done it so often that match, like return just like block slice, and he would miss a ball, and like people would comment like, why did you hit the forehand slice there? I was like, Because I have
There's no
won a bunch
context
of.
behind that question.
There's no. It's like I'm like I literally watched the match. I hit a bunch of those and won the point.
Don't speak to me.
Match point down.
Who are you?
It's a crazy thing. So it is a, you know, there's got to be, again, I was winning points doing that a lot of the times, and it's match point. There's a hurricane outside. It's a great play to just throw a low slice deep and like be like, here, you fucking deal with it. It's hot potato.
You know how you need to have a certain UTR to play certain tournaments like the PTT?
Yeah.
Stop.
Like,
Just stop
there
what you're
should
about
be
to say.
some internet UTR for commenting on tennis videos. Like, you have to get verified, pass a certain ranking or like level to comment on somebody with a certain UTR. Like, you can't be a 8 UTR telling Karue what he should do and what he shouldn't do on
It's
a big
crazy.
Like, shut up.
You
Shut
don't
up.
really. It's a crazy thing.
Post your forehand first and let me see, and then we can talk about mine.
It's actually, but that's the. I mean, you guys are getting bigger. You guys are gonna get more and more of this stuff. Like I get so much of that. Like there's so many coaches that come out. There's like that. I'm just like I'd beat you like with whatever, like literally like with my hand. But like you're just like. So it's a tricky word, but like in the sense of like hopefully there's some juniors listening to this and you know they're like trying to learn and stuff like that. It's like sometimes like you're committed to the wrong thing, but at least you're committed, and that's okay. Like you just work through those things.
And you can also like you said, you can live with that much easier after. If it goes wrong and you know you went for it, then at least you can be like, I did it, as opposed to like going back and being like, man, I should have at least done something. Because when you try to do everything, you do nothing. Yeah.
Because like you know how it is, right? If you go for it and you miss it, you're like, well, I should have just like played the rally. And if you just played the rally and you lose the rally, 100%. You're like, I should have gone for it. So it's like.
Thanks for watching this clip. If you want to watch the full episode, the link is in the description down below.